Hello everyone and welcome back to ESA Summer Online. And welcome to this Layers of Fear run by Clendaria. We are raising money for Alzheimer funding. You can find the links to donate below the stream or by typing !donate. We also really would like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. So as you can see, on Clendaria's shoulders, you should be seeing a very awesome snake, and that is all thanks to your awesome donations. So, Clendaria, why don't you take it away now?
Hello, I'm Clendaria. I mostly speedrun horror games. This is my lovely, very helpful, as you can see, ball python, Kratos. He's a year old, and he will be helping me do this run of Layers of Fear. Some people consider this a walking simulator, and it has like multiple endings, so I will tell the story as we go on. Basically, the premise is that you are a painter gone mad who needs to complete his magnum opus. So let's get to painting. And time will start when, after I load in and I see the doors, I'll tell you when time starts. I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
I know how you.
Alright, he's upset. We're gonna skip that. This game is heavily influenced by The Picture of Dorian Gray. So if you've read that, good job. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, like I said, you play as a painter gone mad who needs to complete his magnum opus. You have a wife. The painter has no name. The wife is named the wife. The child is named the child. I know, amazing. And this is basically the story of, give me the key, the story of their life. And we will be traveling through this beautiful, beautiful mansion. And he is a painter, and his wife is a piano player violinist, like prodigy levels. Also, this door has a note on it, and we do that so we avoid the note and avoid reading it. Typically, we also skip this right here, but I'm going to be showing it every time we get a new piece of the painting so that you can see the layers come together. Now, this is what I like to call a see-ya room. You see it, you leave, say see ya, and go out. Because those rooms, the point of those rooms is to progress the plot, or to give you a spook, or both. So this room is actually a pretty reset-heavy area for a lot of speedrunners. Typically, they go to the lock and they try to guess the combo, but because you're in a marathon, I will just be looking at it. 5, 4, 8. I can do that. 5. I know my numbers. 4. Last but not least. 8. Was it optimal? Probably not. But hey, we have fun. Grab it. Now this right here is what's considered a memory. During memories, you move slower and you learn a little bit about the painter and his wife and his daughter's history. And this is the only one that we have to pick up outside of items that we need to progress the plot, like that in each chapter. And up and coming spook, wait for it, bam, there it is. Also, that reminds me, another see-ya room, see ya. That reminds me, okay, rude. That reminds me, there's also a small seizure warning in the 3rd chapter, but I'll give plenty of warning for it. It's just a few flashing lights, but I figured, I would tell you about all that. In these rooms, I like to look down to reduce bonk percentage, because in speedrunning, bonking kills runs. And we're keeping walking. And here's the kitchen. You need to touch interact with, I guess that's the best word, 2 items. Now, typically during a run, the runner will stand in the corner and shimmy, shake their camera. But I'm going to be honest, it kind of hurts my eyes. I don't like it. So if I don't like it, you guys probably won't like it. So I'm just going to calmly walk around. This game is highly dependent on triggering things with as few movements and needs as possible. So a lot of figuring out this game in the run is just figuring out what all the minimum might need to do to trigger progression. And just then we got a piece of skin, because you're not a painter unless you have your skin canvas, right? And what we do, those signal the end of the chapter, and what we do is we grab those items, and then he tells us a little bit about how he acquired the items. So he acquired the skin by, getting skin off of a person. Anyway, painting. So we go and we'll see the painting change. What will the first layer of fear be? We have Demon Flamingos. And we go. Now, there are multiple endings, and you know what ending you get based on what the painting looks like in the end. So the ending we're going for is the wife ending because it is the fastest. So that's the ending we'll be going for. Hey, what if we closed the door? What if we did? Hey, game. What if we did that? What if the door? There we go. Good, googly muggly. If you want, you can say a donation or make any announcements that you need to.
Of course, that would be my pleasure. So, I'd like to remind to our lovely audience that we've got some awesome prizes here for ESS Summer Online. That includes a Nintendo Switch provided by Kaspersky that is sponsoring this event for a minimum donation of $50. And likewise, there is also a ViewSonic Elite XG270 QG. I feel like I completely butchered it, but that is okay. Which is an awesome monitor provided by ViewSonic. Likewise, thank you to ViewSonic for sponsoring ESA. All that for a minimum donation of $30. So definitely, there's a lot you can get with your donations through that. And yeah, let's see what we can do with that.
So I don't know if you guys saw in the elevator, but that was our lovely, totally not dead wife. This is a good scene where you can see the main character's limping. That's because he has a prosthetic leg, and it is assumed, based on clues you find, that he lost it in the war. You know, the war. And to avoid this little explosion that can kill us time, we look down, we go right, bada bing, bada boom, explosion avoided. Avoiding explosions is that's just a good thing to do in general, in my opinion. And we go through a mirror. Spooky! We keep going. Just to tell you the kind of guy this guy is, his wife was like, I want a dog, I want a cat. His daughter was like, I want a cat. So he got him a dog. And this is a dog, oh my god, it's in flames, sorry about that. And we are going through this totally normal house. This is a good hallway where you can see his limp a little better. And I think that's really cool that they implemented that. And you can actually see it. Oh no, it's a face. Oh no, it's the same face. And we're back down a hallway. Just a lot of little stuff like that. Casually, oh, this game is amazing because you truly and honestly do not know what to expect. You don't know if the next room is going to be normal, if it's not going to be normal, if it's what it's going to do. Okay, so we have to go all the way to this candle in order to make that door open. You can actually hear it creak open. And if you turn around too soon, it slams closed because trolling. All right, and this is just another wait room. So if you want to say anything or plug anything, you can do that again. Sorry they're so close together, but this game, it just has a lot of waiting sometimes.
That is absolutely fine, and once again, to be my pleasure. Just for anyone that may have joined, for anyone who may have joined in, I'd just like to remind that ESS Summer Online is benefiting Alzheimer Fonden, which is a Swedish national fundraising organization focusing on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. So this is really a great cause to donate for. And we're currently sitting at $7,735, which is amazing. And what I'm thinking is, could we potentially reach 8K before Break the Record Live happens, which should be in just about 2 hours, I believe. That would be really amazing if we could.
And perfect timing, my dude. And we are free from the waiting room is what I like to call that one. And more doors. It's like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, but with a painter gone mad. All right, so this is like the only audio cue that I use in this game. So I turn this, and we listen to the totally normal music. That's not at all creepy. And I wait till I hear a bottle cling. And the second I hear that, I have to switch this so that the room goes back to normal. Because as you can see, it's not doing too good. It's struggling, but that's okay. It's great music. Bam, perfect.
Needed a jar and a plastic tubing.
So this is about him getting the blood paint. Yeah. This next chapter is going to be very focused on the wife. I'll give a little background on her. She was like prodigy level violinist, pianist, and she unfortunately, and they were so happy. She was his muse, and unfortunately, she was in a department store and got involved in a department store fire, which left her disfigured and not really able to play piano all that much. So that really, that really traumatized him and messed him up. What layer are we getting now? This is a demon Kuliaku, and we're leaving. Form emerges. You also see scrawlings on the walls sometimes. But yeah, this is very focused on his wife. Oh look, a totally non-horrifying piano. So after the accident, his wife was wheelchair bound, and she wasn't really able to play the violin. And also, he was like, "No, don't play the piano because you need to heal, you need to rest." But she really wanted to play the piano. Oh look, we're trapped. We're trapped. What shall we do? What shall we do? No, we're not. We're leaving. And so that also put a strain on their marriage and really affected her. Jump scare, bam! And so that super, super affected her. And we head through another door. Kratos, what are you doing? Now, the way I know which doors to go into depends on what's in front of them, but I've been doing this game so much that basically it's like automatic memory, essentially. So a little bit about Kratos. He's a blue-eyed leucistic ball python who is a year old. Oh, this room, very interesting. So that sound, I don't know if you can hear it, it's a phone ringing backwards. Let's fix that. We get to the brown table, we turn around. Now the phone's ringing forwards like normal. And this is one of those situations where we just walk around the room, do a little prance, walk around the room till we get what we need until the room changes. Oh, phone, no. Hello. And the phone conversation represents multiple conversations he's had. So after his wife got injured, his paintings got real weird, y'all. He started painting weird stuff. Oh, let's see what's in this. Let's see our wife. Hi, wife. Bye, wife. His paintings got really weird and disturbing, and people were complaining about it. So this is a totally non-creepy, totally normal hallway. We stop right here. It's going to push us back, so we might as well turn around so we can hit this light switch quicker. Boom. And we go down this totally normal, not at all weird light switch. I mean, light switch. Yes, you know what? I'm not correcting myself. I said what I said. As you can see, Kratos is chilling. I tried to tire him out a little bit before stream so he wouldn't be too rowdy. Another elevator. This time we go to the left. And there's going to be a third elevator in which we go to the left as well. What if we close the door? Let's talk about the fact that having a house with an elevator, a goals. Come on. Look at this cute little bench. Ugh. I would love to have a house with an elevator one day. So the elevator door, you don't actually have to open all the way to be able to go through. See, bap. And we open the door, and then we go through this door. What's fun is that I've always pretty much done the speed running route with this game, so there are times where I'm just curious. I'm like, what's in this room? What's in that room? Because the rooms you do and don't go in, and the things you do and don't look at, determine the ending you get. So I've been spooked too many times. All right, here's another bonk avoidance chamber. We must look to the ground to avoid the bonks. And then we turn around, and then totally normal hallway, am I right? No, I'm not. It's freaky. Now, movement-wise, you don't really move too much. Your movement doesn't get screwed up in that hallway. It just kind of messes with your perspective. And now we go to the basement where we will see a piano and also something else kind of fun and jolly. Let's walk to the piano. We're going to the piano. We're going to slam it. Bop, 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 bop. Now, the furniture, it floats. Is it not so much fun? You can bonk it around, and it's fine because it floats as long as the piano plays, and it's perfectly fine to do whatever you want to this furniture because once we get, this is how we get another item. Once you get the item, everything resets, so nothing's gonna be in your way or anything. So speed running wise, it's totally fine. Don't you just love floating furniture? Wait for it. Oh no! Don't worry, it'll float again. If there's anything, box please. So the wife, like I said, was a masterful pianist, and they also have a daughter. And basically what happened after the accident, he started going mad, is that she just kind of picked up and left. Now, why her ghost is haunting the place? What? Weird. I wonder what happened. And last item, it's a bone. So he's talking about how we got the bone. and he
Then I
sawed it off with a handsaw. But we can walk.
Boiled
Then
it. Put the bone in a
He
mortar.
put the bone in a mortar.
Had to get
I just
one,
love how he says
because
this like
was
so
not something I'd
casually.
done before.
You know,
Finally, I mixed the dust with some
painting,
white
right?
paint, made for a lovely undercoat.
Now you have to ask yourself, I wonder where he's getting all these human body parts from. Also, I wonder where his wife is. I mean, we see her walking around the house, but she looks a little ghostly. I wonder if that's connected. Crazy, right? All right. Let's see what we have now. Hey, Kratos, what if you did not wrap around my ear thing? There we go. There we go. Looks like a demon fish. All right, demon fish level. What if you fail? I feel that. Oh, look, speaking of our wife, hey, honey, how are you? What are you doing in that room? I'm not going to look at it. Oh, look, kid drawings. That means we are at the kid chapter. Now, all we have to do is open 3 doors in this room. They all have, come on, I'm a gamer, come on. They all have brick behind them, and they're going to slam shut. And we stay by this one. We just look over and over. Now, something special about that pink horse, the dad wanted her to draw just like him. And so he was like, I'm going to outline a horse. I want you to color it. She colored it pink. And he was like, that's wrong. That's bad. And like yelled at her about it. He was like, do it again. The girl's like 5. Open. This is another see ya room. So that's the kind of man we're dealing with. I don't know if you've got this yet, but the painter is not that good of a guy. And the different endings are easier to explain when we actually get to the end and you see what the ending is. Open the door, crayons, open the door, more crayons, open the door, more crayons. Nope, no crayons. Open the door, no. Look back. Oh, look, it's a doll, a totally normal, non-creepy doll. So that's another thing. Every time he messed up, that like rich kid stereotype of like every time he messed up, he bought her a new doll. So she just had a ridiculous amount of dolls. And if you don't like creepy dolls, you're not gonna like the next few minutes. Let me tell you. There's a doll, we turn around, it's still a doll. We turn around, it's still a doll. We turn around, man. And we go to the man, he cry. We go to the doll, it sit there, creepy. So creepy. So Kratos, what do you think of this run? Yeah, I feel that. So now, so the dolls in this scene and in a couple other scenes are supposed to be scary, but they just kind of make me laugh because, like, look at it. Look at it shaking. Look at it shaking. Okay, we keep looking. We got to keep looking around in order for the scenes, because scenes won't change while you're looking at them. They're doing the shakes. They're doing the shakes. Oh, Lordy. Now, I need to stand against this wall, and if I stand correctly, I won't have to do nearly as much movement to make the next trigger happen. Did I do it correctly? Boom. Boom. Yeah, I did, boy. Okay, so we're walking. Hey, hello, child. That might actually be a doll. And we're walking, bonk. And we keep going. That's totally normal and fine. We turn here. This is where the seizure warning kind of starts. So look away if you have issues until I tell you to look back again. And we're going to look at this totally not at all creepy doll. Hello, lady. Hello. Greetings. Yes. Hello. And okay. Keep looking away. Keep looking away. Kratos, what are you doing? You strange boy. Keep it going, keep it going, keep looking away, don't look. And now you're safe to observe once more. So, yeah, that was a trip. Am I right? And we leave. Yes, we leave. And now we'll be making our way to the daughter's room. You can see all the scribblings. Let's see. Yes, give up. Like, okay. Don't be mean to me, writings. That's not very nice, telling me to give up. So now we go into the daughter's room. Now let me tell you, this is probably my favorite scene in the whole game casually. So we go here, we get the little locket, and we put it in there. And as you can see, it's nice and innocent and beautiful. Oh great, just like my little boy Kratos. I'm a very big fan of snakes and reptiles in general, so I'm very glad that I can show him off, and I love educating people about how wonderful they can be and how cute they can be. So, anywho, we're just going through normal rotations of a completely normal, not at all creepy child's room. Now, when you're playing this game casually, this freaks you out, because look at this little puppy. Bye-bye. Because you're like, what is going to happen? I don't know what to expect. And you just kind of... The music is perfect, like at the perfect volume, the perfect tempo, and in like I think 1 or 2 more rotations, it's gonna slowly start in drawings telling the story from the daughter's perspective. And there's one part with text, and I'll read out the text because I feel like for a lot of people it might be difficult to distinguish the font. So here come the drawings. Oh look, they're happy. Mother, daughter, and father. Now they're not as happy. Now where's the mom? Weird, right guys? Okay, hush little baby, the night is stark. Oh, creepy. I'll spare you my singing. Stars fade above you, the room goes dark. Totally, this is fine. Mama used to come to tuck you in. This is fine. This is for boo. Now she's nowhere to be seen. The dolls get worse and worse and worse. Don't look at me like that, doll. Hey, Kratos. Alright, now we bounce. And Kratos takes the earphone out of my ear and blocks my vision. That's fine. You can go ahead and do a donation or plug if you would like.
This really work? Fuck it.
Oh, that would be my pleasure, because I'm very happy to say that we do have a few donations. First up, we've got a $50 donation from Louis Wins saying, Clendaria's commentary is amazing, and the snake is so cute. And indeed, I very much agree with that.
Thank you.
And we've got a second donation from Noops, $15, yes, saying, I couldn't not donate for Kratos the Snake. Good luck with the rest of the run, good luck for the rest of the marathon to all the runners, and finally, send this Gashoa the way of the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets cosplay incentive. Indeed, if you check the incentives by typing !incentives, you can see that not only have we got, well, a whole lot of incentives ready for the rest of the marathon, but as mentioned in this donation, there is a cosplay incentive that is definitely very interesting. So definitely stick around for that whenever that happens. And yeah, thank you so much for those donations. It's amazing. Thank you.
It is, and I'm totally not impaired at the moment. Nope. Turn the light off. What I did there, we just gotta look at the clock till it blows up. What I did there was the hallway. Usually people will go around and around and around and around, but if you just go back and forth in that one hallway, it's all good. And it opened. Thank you. You don't have to actually go all the way around. It's a heck of a time save. Oh, and I forgot to mention that during in the daughter chapter, if you lift the it's our wife. Nope. If you lift up the party hat, you see a memory about how once he was too hungover to remember his daughter's own birthday, and then he blamed her because he's like, "Why didn't you wake me up?" Like, really, dude? This right here is the only rat we follow. All right, okay. We must reduce bonk, but it's quite hard in this area. So he's the only rat we follow. He's so sweet. He's so nice, and he's gonna lead us to victory. Open, thank you. See, he finds his own ways. He can't open doors. He's a rat. It's silly if he could. If he's so silly. He's finding his own way, and I'm so glad he could lead us. Now we're going to see a piece of paper, see what animal's on it. That's going to determine the code. Looks like rat. All right. So the rat. Oh, by the way, he blew up. I'm sorry. 6, 8, 7. Yeah, Hot Wheels literally just the rat literally just went up in a blaze of glory. So, yeah, if you liked him, I'm sorry, but he gone now. And we're just gonna rub up against this wall because this will crack open even if you're looking at it, and we just bust right through it. Don't go into the light. Can't go into the light. Okay, we went into the light, and our movement got severely reduced. I envy RE7 speedrunners for how they can just restart and redo their movement speed, because man, all right, nice long hallway. And we slam door. Long hallway is back open to us. Kratos, what are you doing, you silly boy? If you want, if you have any more donations, you can read a couple. Or announcements. So you go.
Oh yeah, definitely. We actually just got a $10 donation from Verapage. I hope I did not butcher your name. Without a comment. So thank you very much for your donation. And something I'd like to say about that is that we crossed $7,800, which is really amazing. Everyone here at this event is doing an amazing job, and it's amazing to see that we're reaching such a number for Alzheimer Fund then. So let's see how far we can go.
I agree. Yeah, this is the chain and screams room, you know. Okay, well, what if, there we go. One more chain and scream? There we go. I didn't chain and scream enough. Let's see, we're going through here. And as you saw, we went to another Sia room. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but we always go the opposite direction of the rats. And we saw Sia. We always go, okay, did I not go forward enough? I apologize, Mr. Room. Okay, really? Did I not go forward? Is this what you want? Goodness gracious. Oh, picky room. But yeah, that was another, we just went through a couple of Sia rooms. We're going to go the opposite direction of the blood. Fun fact, if you see a trail of blood, do not go in that direction. Go the opposite direction. That's just a life hack, I guess, on how to stay alive. The elevator, when you are doing a lot of the wife stuff, the elevator is the area where you're going to see a lot of scenes with her scaring the bejubals out of you. Because she can scare the bejubals out of you. I think Kratos finally tucking himself out. Because he's just kind of chilling. That was the goal, because usually he's something else. If you look in that room, you see your horrifying wife. We're not going to do that because we ignore her. We ignore her in life just like we ignore her in death. Oops, did I say death? She's not dead. What? All right, come on. What if we opened? Yes. Now we're going to see a bunch of phones because they separated at one point, and he was like calling her. She was calling him, and he was still being a ding-dong. So you'll see the different things she was saying. And there's finding the codes, like if you're scared of puzzles, like I'm horrified of puzzles, this one's 363, you don't have to be because the numbers, as you'll see, are very easy to find. Now we look up, oh look, weird, forward, oh no, a door, and we run it, and rerun it. And if I could keep this movement speed for the whole game, that would be amazing. Alright, and then we're going to go to this totally not horrifying obstacle course of horribleness. Ooh, excuse me. I hope Kratos yawns on stream, because when he yawns, it's literally the cutest thing. 8, 5, I said 5, 3, and we turn around, and if you just didn't know the code, that's how you forgot the code. We're rubbing, go away, I need to progress. Thank you. And we're falling. Hello, madam, how are you? And we keep going. Another phone ringing. This one we have to leave. Don't close on me. This door always closes on me. Kratos. Why? Okay, door. Hey, door. What if? Thank you. That's how you see the new code. Bye, baby. Hey, lady. And we keep going. And the next code is 3. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of the speed tech is just do it quick. Which I'm totally okay with. I don't need a lot of cool glitches and stuff. And this one is easier to quote-unquote die than it is to go down like usual. Hello, sir. You don't really die in this game. You just get some extra spooks and you start off at usually where you died. So that's nice. It's very, very safe. So you don't really have to worry about getting too... This game won't frustrate you too much. That's why I like it. I like my things not frustrating. Now, what else could he possibly need to add the final touches to his painting? What body part, art supplies could he need to add? Perhaps a finger. Yep, that's normal. That's when you go to the craft store. That finger aisle, it's so varied.
A finger. Chopped it off. Easier than sawing.
Okay, Kratos. This is Kratos adjustment time. We're gonna move you. I'm surprised. Well, ball pythons are nocturnal, so he's usually this is when he's supposed to be up and active. All right, let's see what this painting gives us now. Okay, this layer. Let's see. This layer is the she kind of cute layer. All right, and we are go. And we go this way because that door is closed. Obviously. Bam. Looks like the kitchen. And we keep going. Kratos is just determined to go downwards. I do not know why. Good. I need you to constrict on my neck more. All right, rat woman. We rub the rat woman. We rub the rat woman. We rub her. We rub, and then she pushes us away just like everyone else does. And we keep going. Now, there's going to be like a fire alarm sound, like a smoke detector sound. It's not your house. It's the game. Unless you smell smoke. In that case, it might actually be your house. So, keep an eye out. Hope you're okay. And where's the door? Where is the door I need? I look for the door with the 2 chairs in front of it, which is this one. And I just wait for it to unlock for me. Unlock for me. Thank you. And we walk down this hallway till we get to the second plank. That second plank, we turn around because our wife is trying to chase us down. And then I go here and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait. And we open and we turn. Things are getting black and gross. And we keep going. It's getting all, yeah, as you can see, I love this. I love when like darker games have these really bright levels or like really bright moments. I absolutely love it. So as you can see, the house is going more and more and more into disarray, which is nice. Which is so nice. Oh, he is powering down them stairs. I don't know. I can't. Okay. Full disclosure. I'm afraid of stairs. I've fallen down them. I don't like them. I go slow. And open. Now, when it comes to doors that open like that way, I don't bother swinging. I just literally bust through it. Oh, if you look in either of those rooms, you'll see your lovely wife. We're ignoring her. I just bust through it. I just click and bust through it. The hard ones are the ones that the doorknobs are on the right and you have to open them because usually I end up either closing them on myself or I have to like stop for a second, which, you know, it's bad. There's another room with your wife. We don't want any part of that. Now that wheelchair is interesting. The wheelchair is a big representation of her, obviously, because she's in a wheelchair. And if you push the wheelchair, the room gets all dark and gloomy and it's so slow. We like fast, so we do not push the wheelchair. And now we're going to be looking into the water for a hot minute, and it's going to be various memories. So if you have any announcements or donations, you have about a minute and a half to get those in if you like.
Oh, sounds great. We actually do have a donation. It is a $10 donation from Dan Survival saying, had to donate for Clendaria's run. One of my great friends, so happy to know and see you on the marathon stage. Shout out to the best boy, Kratos. And indeed, Kratos is awesome.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
So, thank you so much for your donation. It's so wholesome.
He is best boy. He absolutely is the best boy. You see snakes aren't scary. Look at this. Look at this. Can this face be scary? I don't think so. So. Basically, you're going through. Also, see, there's the bajillions of dolls. Now, he needs someone to look at his painting because, you know, what's the point of painting something if you can't share it with the world? So what could he possibly need to help him look at the painting? Kratos, what do you think he needs from a human body, I'm at the craft store, to help him look at the painting? In case you were wondering about the tiny holes on his face, those are called pit organs. Those help him seek food because they detect heat. So in case you were wondering like why the snake has like holes in his face, they're not super nostrils or anything. God, could you imagine if we had like 5 nostrils? An eye. That's the only logical solution. Look, I'm just happy he put the eye in a jar. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just happy he put the eye in a jar. That that was smart of him to do. Oh gosh, it's so bad.
Scooped it up like ice cream.
So I don't know if you caught on yet, but these are his wife's body parts. Now I will say, maybe this help you feel better. Okay, now, but first we have to put it up. Psych! Next level. To make you feel better, it's debated whether or not that was a delusion as well, him making the painting out of his wife's body parts, because he's the one who found her body when she passed. So if it makes you feel better, it might not have actually happened. So yeah, I guess. So this level we refer to as Witness 2. It's very interesting. Typically what runners do is they actually, okay, can I not? They actually know which walls the rooms are going to spawn, and they'll like rub up against the wall so that they can just kind of, blah, 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 words are hard, so they can just kind of back up into it. But personally, I prefer to like look around because I don't know, I feel like I'm slower when I do the backup method. I don't know why. Also, it is very possible, sir, it is very possible during this level to start spinning, like rapidly spinning. And if that happens, oh my gosh. I know how to fix it now. I actually figured out how to fix it recently. You basically just like pause the game and unpause it and you stop spinning. I love you. And thank goodness I figured out how to do that, because it will, sometimes you'll do a little slow spin and you can, just do long enough to do what you need to do. Like you can tolerate long enough to do what you got to do in your run. But sometimes it'll be like a hyper spin, like super quick, and you can't do anything. Let's look at this painting. Oh, it changed. This is normal. This is fine. This is perfectly okay. And we're back to reality. Put the piece down. Kratos, you're just so determined. You're so determined to go that direction. We're going to adjust. There we go. Well, this plays. Now the next room is right there. I know like there's some theories about touching like certain objects will make you go into the hyperspin, etc. I haven't been able to find any consistencies with it. I just kind of hope it doesn't happen. And just kind of hope for the best. Choo-choo train. All right, we put it down. We're playing check because they like to play, the daughter and the painter. They like to play checkers together. It was so sweet. Where's the kitchen? There it is. Now it's time for the kitchen. Wheelchair once more. The wheelchair represents wife. Don't forget that. La la. Put the weight. Get the weight. There we go. And walk over to the checkerboard again. It moves. He is so determined to go that way. It's really funny. And now we keep rotating until we see that. Oopsie, 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 poopsie. And oh no, it changed. Now I have to go back here one more time and click one more time. Then we go back here. And this is basically what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of weird visuals. And this is how you determine if you got the right ending, because we're going to end up back in the painting room where we put the final touch on the painting. And bada bing, bada boom, we see what ending we got. If you get the painter ending, the picture is him. If you get the wife ending, which is what we're going for, the pictures of the wife. If you get the family ending, the pictures of the wife and the baby. And you can see how it kind of preps in case you have the baby. But since we got the wife ending, the baby ain't gonna be there. It's just gonna be the wife. And there she is. He's so happy to finally have his magnum opus. After everything we went through, after all the delusions, after all the hallucinations, after all the body snatching, we did it. It's perfect. It's exactly as he always... What? He can't escape. Now, this is a good opportunity for me to explain the three endings. The wife ending, the one we're getting now, he sees this painting, and he's going to go, and he's going to throw it in a room with a bunch of other paintings that look just like that, and then the cycle continues. In the painter ending, when he puts it down, the painting is of him. It's a self-portrait. And he's like, man, this is so beautiful. And the ending is you see the painting in a gallery, and his mindset is basically all the crap I did was worth it. It's a very selfish, narcissistic, messed up ending. But he's basically like, all the crap I went through with my now deceased wife and me basically abusing my daughter. This is fine. This is fine because I got a good painting. So this one is like the cycle continues. So the third one, which is the daughter and the mother painting, also they're laughing at him because, the daughter and the mother ending, what happens is he goes into that room, he realizes, see, that we're back to the beginning. He realizes what he did wrong, and the house is destroyed, basically. But that third ending, he realizes what he did wrong, and he absolutely regrets it. And so he throws the painting in that room. And also, let me show you this really quick. He throws the painting in the room and then burns the house down with himself with the paintings. See, this is the room. All these paintings are perfectly fine. They're cute, they're pretty, but he doesn't see them that way because he's going mad. So the I guess quote unquote the true ending / happy ending is he burns the house down with himself in it, which, okay, no hyperspin, good. Which, gosh, what a way to go. And we have to go over here. I see it's all empty. It's all empty. And time. That's Layers of Fear. Thank you so much for letting me show off this game and show off my lovely snake. I'm gonna let him say bye to y'all. This charity, I'm so glad you guys are working with this charity because I have a strong connection to Alzheimer's. My grandfather actually passed away from Alzheimer's a few years ago, so I know how it affects people's lives. I know what it can do. I know what it looks like. So it just makes me very happy that we're raising money for such a great cause. And here's the boy. The boy says bye-bye. Thank you so much, ESA, for having me. Thank you.
Gigi, thank you so much indeed for your run. And everyone, look forward to our next run after this short intermission at ESS Summer Online. That will be Devastation by the VK. So thank you so much again, Clendaria, and see you all very soon after this intermission. See you all.
Mm-hmm.